Maybe my glasses are crooked again. Hello, hello, hello. Hey. You can hear me now? Right on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Wednesday here at my little house in the valley, and today we're making lasagna, and there's gonna be no meat in it. And we have Cassandra over for dinner tonight. Hello to Newman and Cassandra for tuning in. Hello, Jeanette. How are you today? Hope all is well. So, welcome. Today we are, like I said, we're gonna be making a lasagna. Tomorrow, I will still be on live at 5. However, I'm not making a full dinner because we're actually going to be making a macaroni and cheese for my mom tomorrow for her lunch. So tomorrow night, I'm actually going to use my Instapot and show you guys how to make some vegetable broth, some homemade vegetable broth. So that way there you know what to do with your scraps, and it'll save you money just making your own vegetable broth. And the wonderful thing about it is that you can turn that vegetable broth into a beef broth or a chicken broth as well, just by adding a simple one of those OXO cubes. I don't know if you guys know what those are, but they're little square cubes that get like they're chicken flavored or beef flavored. You can literally put that right in with your vegetable broth, give it a stir, and it'll actually flavor your broth into chicken or beef. So super simple. So let's get started. I've got my oven going here at 400. I'm already preheating it, and I'm just going to use my Gotham steel pan today. And so I've gone ahead. Sorry, here I'm just going to grab my stuff. Got myself a spoon because I thought I was ready, and I'm not. Surprise, surprise. All right. So let's get this started. So like I said, this is a no meat lasagna. So this is an excellent way to hide vegetables that your children don't like. So in here, I have this big gigantic bowl here, and I've got 2 medium-sized, maybe I won't tip it so far. Okay, let's try that. I'll pick that up in a minute. So in here, I have 2 medium zucchinis. I have, what do I have in here? I have half a head of cauliflower, and I also have half a large onion, and I have half of a container of cremini mushrooms. So what I did is I threw everything into my food processor. I blended down, I'm gonna scoop this up here while I'm talking to you because I'm in a mess. So what I did is I blended down my half head of cauliflower first because of course it's bigger, and then I did my the 2 zucchinis. I just chopped them up, threw them in, and then half a container of cremini mushrooms, and then I just tossed my quarter onion or half large onion that I had left over. I just threw that in there, blended all that together, and then threw it all into one big bowl, and apparently halfway on my counter. So, next up, I'm going to be adding this one here is the cottage cheese, no fat, and I'm just going to dump the whole container right in with my vegetables. Sorry about the noise, my dog's playing with his bone right now, so if you hear a lot of bing banging, that's what it's from. Alright, so now I've got that, and I'm just going to go ahead and mix this all together, so that way there you're incorporating your cheese and your veggies all together. Oh my goodness, I got lots of people on tonight. Rhonda and Sylvie. Oh, who else do we have here? Sheila, Linda. I hope that you guys are all doing well this evening. If you guys get a chance to try any of these recipes, when you do, post a picture in the comments. I'd love to see what you've made out of my recipes, and I'd love to see the results and what you think of them. So, I got all my veggies and my cottage cheese mixed all together. So now, I'm going to start adding my seasoning. I'm going to grab a clean spoon, because I don't want that veggie stuff in my Italian spice. So this is Italian seasoning, and I used 1 teaspoon. Put that to the side. And now garlic powder, same thing, 1 teaspoon. Put it all in there. And again, like I always say, turmeric. How do you pronounce that? Also, when you have fibromyalgia or arthritis, again, I'm going to do a full teaspoon because it helps with inflammation. So if you have problems with fibro or arthritis, anything like that, maybe joint arthritis, pain, turmeric, get some. Good for you. And it's not a spicy spice. It has flavor, but it's not like a heat spice. So, all right. And I'm going to toss a nice big heaping teaspoon of barbecue spice in there. Now, most of my spices, I get them either at Food Basics or Walmart. Just depends on who's got what on sale and at what time and what I need. All right, so I'm just going to mix this all together. That way there, all your flavors are being incorporated throughout the entire layers of your lasagna. All right, so I got that mixed together. I'm going to put it off to the side. And I'm going to start building my lasagna. So, give me a second. I just got to grab paper towel. That was quick. Did you miss me? All right. That counter cleaned up because I made a mess. I made a mess. Usually my husband's the one that makes the mess. He broke a glass the other day. So I am using the Hunt's Thick and Rich Spicy Red Pepper and Chili sauce. And I'm just going to take my can. I'm just going to pour enough on the bottom so that way there when I layer my first noodles, lasagna noodles, they won't stick to the bottom. Now the last time I made a lasagna, I found that I used a little too little sauce on the top. So I'm going to make sure that I don't do that this time. Alright, and then noodles, again, I just picked these ones up at Food Basics, the selection noodles. They're just regular oven ready noodles, but as you can probably see, I can't fit that in that pan. So break off the end. Oh, a little bit more. There we go. That little one there wanted to give me a hard time. I'm gonna probably gonna go 3 across on this one, just because the pan's not as wide as a regular one. And it's because there's only 4 of us. There's no point in making a super gigantic lasagna, right? All right, so my paper towel because my fingers are getting sticky. Oh yes, I almost forgot. In here as well, there are 6 of these chopped spinach balls. So what I did was I just put them in because they're frozen. I picked those up at Walmart. They're usually about $4. So what I did was I just put I put 6 of the little spinach balls into a microwave safe container, and then I just popped it in the microwave for 2 minutes to defrost it, and then I just strained it by hand, and then I just incorporated it in with my cauliflower, zucchini, mushrooms, and onions because we're having a no meat lasagna. Lasagna. So, all right, so I had a little bit of Tex-Mex cheese left over, and I forgot that that's all I had left. So my wonderful husband, because we had brick cheese, went and shredded some cheese for me. So I'm just going to throw those 2 together. Give a little mix, and then I'm just going to top it off and slide this out of the way. So I went sauce, 3 noodles across, and then I put a layer of the veggie mix, and a layer of cheese, and then I'm just gonna top it off again with some sauce. Grab my spatula, mix it around, spread it around. What are you guys having for dinner tonight? Let me know in the comments. What are you eating? I know what I'm eating. I know what Cassandra's eating, and I know what Newman's eating. What are you eating? What do you got going on for dinner? Hello, Andrew. How are you? Hey, look, I'm doing something that I don't need a map for. So years ago, I met Andrew, and we were all going out for a coffee meet, and he lived a little further away than some of us. Anyways, I was living in Toronto at the time, and he came and picked me up. We went to this coffee meet, or we were heading to the coffee meet, and he asked me if I knew where I was going. I thought I did. Let me correct myself. I actually knew where I was going, but we ended up taking, I believe it was Kipling instead of Islington, so we ended up going to downtown Toronto instead of out to Mississauga, so sorry. We made it though. We made it to that coffee meet. Hey, who else was there? There was Brent, and there was a whole bunch of us there, right? The good old days. All right. So I'm just gonna continue layering. Oh, I almost forgot my cheese. Where'd that bowl of cheese go? There it is. Oh my goodness. Maybe I do need a map. Need a map for my kitchen. All right. And now we're working on the last layer. Oh, no. This smells so good. All right. So again, I got my oven preheating at 400. Look at that one. That one's already kind of broken, so I'm just gonna. Look at you! You fit perfect now. Yay! Do do do. Do do. Do. Well, for some odd reason or whatever, I can fit 4 across at the top, so. Or it is. Or it is. All right. And the last bit of mixed vegetables. Again, I've got zucchini, cauliflower, onions, spinach. Zucchini, cauliflower, onions, and spinach. Oh, and the cottage cheese, and then all my spices, of course. So, don't forget, if you're coming on, you're watching this live right now, and you're gonna see a little recording button up in the corner, so don't forget to hashtag live in the comments. And if you're watching this later on a replay, that button's not gonna be there, so comment replay. All right. Oh, I almost did it again. Almost. Okay, I'm just gonna put a little less at the top. One there. Sauce, and then I'm gonna throw my last layer on. So what did I do? 3 layers? Slide it out of the way, Danielle. Slide it out of the way. They can't see. All right, I'm gonna pull you guys over here in a second just to show you the lasagna before I finish topping it all off. That one's being stubborn. There we go. All right. Slide that over. One more. And voila. Get you top the rest off with the rest of my sauce. And like I said, the last time I did a lasagna, I found that I didn't have quite enough sauce at the top. So I did find that my noodles were a little harder than they should have been. So this time here, I'm gonna make sure to put a nice layer of sauce at the top. I just did a little less in the middles, only because the vegetables that I incorporated into the recipe actually have a lot of water in them, like the zucchini, the spinach, the cauliflower. So all that stuff retains a lot of water. Oh yeah, and mushrooms. Ooh, look at that, perfect timing. All right, sprinkle the rest of my cheese on there. And I'm gonna pick you guys up. Give me a second. Oh, sorry, I'm blocking your view here. Hang on, hang on. Hang on. Okay, you ready? I'm gonna turn you around and show you the lasagna before I put it in the oven. So that is gonna go into the oven at 400, and I'm gonna put it on for 5 minutes to an hour. I'm gonna throw some tin foil. I'm gonna put you guys back down. There we go. So all I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna top this with tin foil. I'm gonna cook it in the oven at 400 for the first half hour with the foil on. Then at the half hour mark, I'm gonna go and check my lasagna, see how it's cooking, take the top, the tin foil off, leave it off, and put it in the oven for another 15-20 minutes, depending on how long it takes your oven to cook. And that's it. It's as simple as that. That's how easy it is to hide vegetables in your lasagna. And the great thing with using the combination of mushrooms and cauliflower is that's what I use when I make my homemade ground rounds. So you'll still have like that meaty texture, but without the flavor to it. So that's it. I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna put my lasagna in the oven, and then we're gonna have dinner later. So take care, and don't forget, tomorrow night I'm going to be doing an Instant Pot recipe, and we're going to be making our own homemade vegetable broth. Till then, we'll talk to you later.